In the past 4 years, the Golden State Warriors have won 3 championships. And throughout all of that, they have managed to create a team with 5 All-Stars in their starting lineup. Now, in my opinion, this is a little too OP of a team. So in today's video, we're going to be finding out how good the Warriors would be if they lost all of their backups and it was strictly just their starting lineup. Now, in order to do this, I did bring DeMarcus Cousins back. I got rid of his injury because we want to actually see them when the Warriors are at their top of their strength. So checking out the Warriors lineup, we got Kevin Durant, a 98 overall player in NBA 2K19, Stephen Curry, DeMarcus Cousins, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green in a starting lineup. Now, this is probably the greatest starting lineup in NBA history, but then we got rid of all their backups and put a 40 overall player on their team to see just how good they would do. So leave your comment down below. Do you think the Warriors are still going to be the best team in the league? Normally in simulations, the Warriors win like 95% of the time, and then the Raptors somehow win a bunch of the time as well. It's kind of between those two teams, but in the West, nobody even competes with the Warriors. So let's see how they do with just these starters and see how good the starters do as well. Maybe they'll have a lot more points and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, we're just going to simulate a season and see how this all turns out. Okay, so we have finished simulating a season without the Warriors backup. Stephen Curry ends up getting MVP. Check this out, almost averaging 32 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, and 8.6 assists, as well as 2.3 steals on defense. That is just absolutely insane stats for Stephen Curry right there. So definitely improving a lot without those backups on the team, probably getting the ball a lot more. I mean, most of the offense does run through him and Durant right now. Anyways, defensive player does not go to anybody on the Warriors. Ricky Rubio getting most improved. And coach of the year is going to go to Nick Nurse of the Raptors. If we check out the Warriors record, it is 48-34 down in the bottom right there. But checking out our All-NBA teams, we got 2 Warriors players on the first All-NBA team, Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. On the second team, we actually have DeMarcus Cousins, and that is going to round up with 3 players on the All-NBA teams. That is absolutely insane. Also, checking out the All-Defensive First team, Draymond Green managed to make that as well. Okay, so we checked out everybody who made the All-NBA teams. Now let's check out just how good the Warriors did in the West. They're actually right near the bottom here. That is the 6th seed for the Warriors in the playoffs. A bunch of teams doing better. OKC, Lakers, Rockets, Jazz, Timberwolves, and they're just over the Mavericks and Nuggets. Somehow the Mavericks making it up there. Teams like Spurs actually did not end up making playoffs. Kind of surprising right there, but the Warriors way down. Just in general, they are way down the list in terms of overall. If they were in the East, they actually would have been the 3rd best team in the East. I mean, they still got 48 wins. Look how many teams got 50 plus in the West. So it's not looking too good for the Warriors right now, just in terms of looking how they did in the regular season. Checking out points per game, league leaders is going to be Stephen Curry. I'm just going to go over to team or player stats, should I say, just to check out how everybody on the team did. Durant averaged 23.4, then it was Klay, then it was Boogie, then it was Draymond Green, and then the other players didn't really do much at all. I want to see how many minutes they actually got per game. So the most a player got per game in the backup was 12.1, but if we check out the starter minutes, they're all getting over 40 minutes. They had to play a lot more in order for this team to actually do really good. Everybody's still kind of at the same overall, though. Boogie actually went up a little bit. Him and Durant both averaging over 10 boards a game. But we're just going to hop right into the playoffs here and see how the Warriors do in the playoffs without their backup squad. Only the starters. Game number 1. And the Rockets take game 1. A really hard challenge right off the bat. They almost lost to the Rockets last year in the playoffs. 3-0, and it's a 4-0 sweep for the Rockets. The Warriors did not stand a chance. Checking out the box score, the Rockets winning by 10 points. Curry I mean, these guys played so many minutes this game, but just without the backups, they were not even able to get past the first round in the playoffs. Of course, they probably had the hardest challenge for a first round. Let's see who ends up actually winning the playoffs right here. It should be the Raptors coming. Okay, the Raptors lost in the first round in the East. We don't see that too often. It ends up being Celtics-Lakers in the finals, and the Celtics winning, Kyrie Irving with the finals MVP. But the Warriors, though, getting kicked out in the first round. The players in general, the starters, did a lot better. Their stats were just absolutely insane. But without those backups, they were not able to do anything. It just goes to show, I mean, you can have a super good starting lineup, but without a good backup squad, your team is not going to make it far. That's why teams like the Celtics, Raptors are just super good teams just because of their backup units. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new and smash that like button. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Never in the same space that we started at. Throw the ball, I run the play like a quarterback. I've been up all night trying to make a stack, trying to get a plaque and flip a dream into a solid fact. Hustled hard for it. One day they will notice. Chasing in the day.